people. We know what Ermac could do. You telling me this white ass cop with his
baton and grenades.
His baton.
Hey, Stryker went hard though. I ain't gonna lie. He looked like Eminem and John Cena fused into one, which is kind of funny because, like I said, Johnny Cage is in a realm with ninjas, fucking a Chinese man that can turn into a dragon, a thunder god, a wind god, a centaur, a minotaur, a four-armed monster, warlords, fucking amalgamations of souls fused into one, a fucking teleporting revenant zombie man who's made of hellfire, and then Johnny Cage wins everything. But also, who would I just say? John Cena, and fucking what's his name? Eminem. Which Eminem, the reason why? Okay, I'm sorry, Thunder. I know you're gonna disagree with me.
No,
but you gotta understand what I'm saying.
I feel what you're saying.
The reason why niggas ride behind Eminem is because a majority of people is white, which is whatever, and a majority of and they see themselves in Eminem and they say, hey, this white dude has went into this unfamiliar place and he just made it his own. He's the white savior complex type shit. Like even one of my favorite games of all time, right, is Fallout. Is Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3 is literally, and they literally call it out, it's a white dude who goes on vacation who falls into a fucking pirate-filled island, and then he becomes the ultimate warrior on the island. And I think, and I know this is like a long way to say it, but I think that Jake Paul is literally what people think this is. That's why people were thinking that's rigged in this other direction. They think that Jake Paul is the guy who's, he's the perfect white dude. He literally dressed up as Hulk Hogan. There's no more you could do for that. They think he's the perfect guy. He's our guy. That's what they think.
See, that's the funny thing, bro. That is the funny thing about this whole thing, right? Watching this fight, you just summed it up perfectly. Because my dad was telling me, or he was saying this as the fight was playing out. He was like, yo, what are they doing? They turning this into WWE. Long and behold, this Hulk Hogan comment is perfect because it just sums up why I needed to see him get put down. Because he was making boxing look fake as freak. It was fake as freak.
I'm surprised that his chin was like so strong though. I'm not gonna lie. Here's what I will say too, because people are gonna say this. They're gonna be like, "Well, Terrence Crawford did the same thing against Canelo." No, he didn't. Terrence Crawford was angling. He was. I already just know that people are gonna say this shit. He was angling. He was doing very smart shit.
Anybody who says that, they've gotta be trolling, bro. It gotta be. I
haven't heard that, but I know the reaches that people will make. I know the reaches people will make. People were saying people were saying in comment sections, which one thing I will say is I'm very happy that people have fighting and reading and literacy and fucking event comprehension to know that Jake Paul was running and shooting takedowns like he went to Dagestan for 2 to 3 years. So I'm glad that people are like, hey, Jake Paul was running and clenching the whole time, which is ironic because he was making fun of KSI for that, and everybody made fun of KSI for that. So let's make fun of him. But I already know the depths of hell that these niggas will pull out of their ass to cope, bro. I know what they're doing, bro. And I'm just going to stomp it out now. Jake Paul he landed shots and stuff, and I was like, ooh, okay, he landed some good shots. But then I thought to myself, none of those shots affected Anthony Joshua. And I know I'm not trying to say like they're supposed to, because the size different, the experience is different, the chin difference and everything. But looking back, like during the moment, you're like, oh, okay, that's good shots and stuff. But once the knockout happens, it kind of like erases everything else in the past, which is pretty good. But none of those shots were doing anything. It was just frustrating Anthony Joshua. All he did was just frustrate him.
I was watching the fight and I was like, he can't be trying, bro. Because there are moments when you see he could have done so much earlier in the fight.
There's been so many times where if he would have just thrown his right hand, he would have just dropped him. And he just didn't.
But that's what I'm saying. Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh my.
Do you think, okay, this is a legend because Jake Paul sues people, but do you think that there was a clause to be like, let me survive at least 3 rounds or something?
Yes, but at the same point in time, it's like, why? Why go into boxing? I can understand. Like, why go into boxing just to pay your way through? Because eventually you're gonna come across somebody who's not gonna take that money. You're gonna come across.
I'm gonna be real. I don't think any of his stuff is scripted. I just think that he's a cherry picker. I think he just picked his fights very smartly. And he's been calling out Anthony Joshua, and he just didn't expect Anthony Joshua to say yes. I think that's what it is. Like, he likes to annoy people. Jake Paul literally fights like how he acts in real life. He's a gnat. He's a little gnat that just flies in your face. And he's like, hey, fight me, fight me, fight me, Oh, you can't get to me. Fight me, fight me. He's a little gnat, dude. You try to swipe at him and he's gone. And he's right back in your fucking ear, dude. He's a little gnat, dude. Honestly.
I was surprised that, but that's the thing. I want to say I was surprised that no other boxers put him down. But I'm more than sure that there's been boxers that have been like, oh, Jake Paul, why don't you fight me? Fight me. Why do you want to fight them? Fight me.
Yeah.
I'll give you looking for it.
Do you guys think that Jake Paul? Do you guys think that Jake Paul gained your respect?
No.
Not really.
Like,
No.
I didn't gain anything, but I didn't lose anything that I really didn't feel. So,
no, but I'm saying like because everybody's saying, "Hey, you got to respect him. He went 6 rounds with Anthony Joshua."
That's what you're supposed to do, nigga. You're a boxer.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Like,
I guess so.
okay.
I mean, okay, I can understand what you're kind of saying. Like he did that instead of like punking out. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. But at the same point in time, my whole thing between it was I feel as though him and Logan, they do have potential. And I like to bring Logan into this because Logan does wrestling, he does WWE, and that takes a lot of skill. That takes a lot of ring work, that takes a lot of, precision, a lot of focus. But Logan did that. Logan, he went into the business knowing the type of person that he was going to be. He knew that he was going to be hated. He knew people was going to be like, bro, why is he in here? Why is he out here? And he showed people up. I'm waiting for Logan Paul to do that. Because you challenging Mike Tyson, yeah, the shock value behind it, you turn, oh my God, he's going to fight Mike Tyson. But I'm waiting for him to challenge somebody that's legit. When you show them screen by screen.
He did. He fought Tommy Fury, and he lost.
Then I gotta go back and watch that fight then.
Yeah, he lost that. He lost that fight, which was. I'm gonna say one thing. You can't really say you have to give Jake credit because the first time that they engaged, and every time Jake got the ring cut off on him, he was just getting mollywopped the whole time. So could you give him credit? Because let's say if he fought him round 1 head on, Jake Paul would have got knocked out round 1.
Yeah.
Or maybe he would make it to round 2 because his chin is kind of crazy. Not gonna lie, this nigga got the crimson chin or something.
Do that. I was seeing the clips that Thunder was showing in the video. He was getting tapped and just not falling.
I'm surprised that he didn't fall. He was falling. He was shooting takedowns every 3 seconds, but still.
You saw when he got tired. He started.
It was the beginning of round 3.
Buckling. Yeah, his legs started buckling. He started barely holding himself up. I was like, put him down, get him out of here.
I think that was fatigue. But I also think it was he got fucking smacked with a hook, and I think that he got saved by the bell that round. I think it was round 3.
Yeah, and then he kept slipping and falling. I was like, oh man, get this man out. Get him out.
Yeah.
Get him out.
It was really one of the situations where you really see somebody who thinks they're really all about it.
I can't believe Jake Paul. Sorry. I'm getting excited.
Maybe I would say he has a little bit of heart, but he wasn't meant for that.
I'm just surprised that Jake Paul can literally have the most interesting names and still make the fight boring.
Bro, he can't really fight, bro.
Yeah, he doesn't have that animal in him. I don't think he doesn't have that animal in him.
I think Jake Paul low-key has that dog in him. I'm not gonna lie. Look, here's what I'm gonna say. I don't think that Jake Paul I don't think that he's like an ass boxer. I think he's a decent boxer. But I mean, you kind of have to be a decent boxer with all the training and millions of dollars he incorporated into his cramp and stuff like that. Like, no matter what, bro, I'm sorry. No matter who you put in there, they're probably gonna be decent. Most people, not even most people. I'm not gonna glaze like that. Some people could even be elite with Jake Paul's stuff. Jake Paul's just not elite, and he's just average. He's just mediocre to me.
Right.
And he literally said what he was going to do. He said,
in a weird way, I kind of look at him like Ippo from Hajime no Ippo, but eventually, I mean, because it's not the same. I don't know. I don't want to say that he doesn't have a dog in him. He can't, get in the ring and box, because we've seen him do it, but he doesn't have in my mind, again, what those people were saying, that destructive power, that incredible knockout power. I don't
Yeah,
see it.
I
He don't
mean,
have the endurance either.
every time.
He
I
don't
mean,
have the
we already saw his previous. We already saw his previous opponent get knocked out by. I don't know if you guys saw it earlier in the card, and Anderson Silva knocked out Tyron Woodley as well. He didn't flatline him like Jake Paul did, but he knocked him out really bad.
Yeah.
Anderson Silva is like one of like the goats in MMA, and also he's like
Yeah, he put him to sleep. I did
he's
see that.
he's a hands like I'm not trying to take away from Jake Paul when I say this, because Anderson Silva is like a specialist, bro. Like he's different. Prime Anderson Silva was different, dude. But he's 50 years old and he put Tyron Woodley down. And I'm not trying to be rude when I say this, but Tyron Woodley is a good person to have on your record, I guess, on paper. But after seeing that fight, Tyron Woodley is just a stick in the mud. He just stands there to get hit.
I feel like Jake Paul was trying to legend killer his way to the top by taking out like really big things.
Oh,
Like,
1,000%. That's actually a smart way to put it. Yeah, it's not like a WWE thing that they do.
Yeah.
Bro, see, we keep bringing up WWE. I think it's hilarious because
Well, he was Hulk Hogan.
you mentioned Logan Paul earlier, and it's like
Yeah.
exactly. At least with Logan Paul, he's enjoyable because he embraced the fact that he's a YouTuber at the end of the day. Like that's his personality. He's got a lot of charisma and character. He's very animated.
He
belongs to
embraces
something
the
like
fact that
WWE.
people don't want him there.
Hey, bro. But
I feel like
I think it makes sense that he's even over there. It is my point.
I feel like
With
they
Jake Paul,
both.
It's like
I feel like they both respect the craft, right? Because Jake Paul trains like a real boxer, and Logan trains like a real wrestler. The difference is Logan Paul respects the craft. Jake Paul disrespects the craft very often.
Yeah.
Or he disrespects his forefathers before him. Like Logan Paul, apparently there's like stories that they all like hate him at the WWE and stuff like that, but he never talks shit about them. He always is very clean and is like, you know what, hey, you guys kind of have a right to talk shit about me because I'm just a YouTuber, like you guys said. But fucking Jake Paul, he's like, nah, fuck y'all. Actually, people don't even talk about Jake Paul first. He's the one who just talks about people first. And you want to know why I say all this stuff about this race stuff too? And I know people are going to be like, it's not that deep. I don't give a fuck. It is that deep. You know why I bring it up? There was a video that I watched, right? And someone was searching up something about Muhammad Ali. And someone looked up, I forgot who. But I think they were like, why isn't Tyson Fury better than Muhammad Ali even though he's white? Like, that's actually a search that happens. And it was a popular search. It was such a popular search that actually came up. Yeah, bro, I can find the video for you. But, like, people search that shit up. They're like, wait a minute. How is Muhammad Ali the greatest if he's not white? That's a real thing. So, whenever people are saying that's rigged, like, oh, AJ, he should have got knocked out. This was rigged. Jake Paul should have knocked him out. It's just like, dude, you're just a white supremacist, bro. Let's be real.
Right, because that's why I'm saying. I was saying earlier.
What part of race would you like? You know what? I'm gonna put it in this. I don't know. I know I can't say that because Anthony Silva. There's a lot of like not black people that have that dog in them.
Yeah,
it's like I don't get it. Why would y'all feel? What the fuck makes y'all think that Jake Paul is just some fucking tank?
Because Jake Paul, because he's good at marketing, bro. Actually, I don't think that Jake Paul is good at marketing. A lot of people are like, he's a marketing genius. He's a genius, bro. When you have that much influence and people listen to what you're saying, you could literally say anything and get in the headlines. It's not that hard. I'm sorry, but it's not.
See, I'm glad my mind is not closed off in that way, bro. I'm glad it's like I could see through it because I've always seen through it. It's fake as freak. Like, okay, cool. You're a personality. I get it. You're a celebrity. But when you enter that ring, it's about the fight, bro.
Yeah.
It's no longer about, hey, I got this many people to watch. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. You definitely got the people watching.
Yeah, but it's like after a while that goes away.
Right.
And again, calling back to wrestling, that's kind of what I hate about like topics when it comes down to that. I hate now that wrestling tries to bring more more celebrities into it because I feel like they're taking away from genuine talent that could
I
be
get it.
focused on.
I get it, but WWE has always been like that. They've always had celebrities cameos.
Yeah, to a degree, but certain celebrity cameos made a little bit more sense. Why
The
the fuck
Donald
is
the
Travis
Donald
Scott in the
Trump cameo,
WWE?
the Donald Trump cameo made sense. I mean, I guess it's like a CEO
No,
thing.
no, 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 no. No, that was different. That's got to just be a Vince
Yeah, that's Vince.
McMahon
That's Vince McMahon
off the
special, dude.
dome.
Yeah, that was
But
definitely.
like, why why
But
is
also, bro,
Travis
that was
Scott in
because Trump
wrestling?
was just huge back in the day. Like he was
Yeah, he was a
big
reality star,
before all the
which is
presidency stuff. He was huge.
I also think that Jake Paul reminds me of Trump as well. I mean, he's a Trump supporter, so like it's kind of not too far fetched to say, but like it's just like
How do y'all feel about what people are saying that Trump's trying to make his own Hunger Games?
I don't know, bro. All I know is the Epstein files get released tomorrow, so I don't care. I don't give a fuck what he's doing. So hey, you can run, nigga, but you can't hide. You're just like Jake Paul. Eventually, bro, we gonna catch you on round 5, motherfucker. Round 5,
We
you gonna be
get you, bro.
you gonna be too tired to run. Your arm's gonna go down, and you're gonna be down for the count, Donald Trump, for the Epstein files. And that's not a
Bro,
threat,
we have this
obviously.
nigga in office for three more years, bro.
No, we
It's
don't,
gonna
dude.
be
He's
crazy.
about to get impeached, or he's gonna get voted out from the midterms.
Bro, Trump ain't going nowhere, bro.
No, he's
gonna
gone.
sit there for those
I disagree.
years, bro.
I disagree.
Everyone. No, bro. He's doing too much. He's gonna get us to go to war, so he doesn't leave that office.
Yeah, but you can still get out of it though.
You can't. If no sitting president is ever leaving the office if we go to war.
Yeah,
Hands
but
down.
he needs
Never
congressional approval for that.
What, to remain as the sitting president during a war?
No, to enact a war.
No, yeah, but that's not what I'm saying. He doesn't look. All he has to do is play his commander-in-chief things like he's been doing, right? In Venezuela, doing these little things like, oh, we're gonna bomb here, we're gonna hit there, and then all you need is something like a 9/11 inspired attack, and you could just they can. I'm not saying that to like.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but like, you got to understand that people are questioning everything. Like, even the Charlie Kirk people are questioning the whole thing that happened with him.
Oh yeah, that was definitely.
That's kind of why I asked you guys earlier. How do you guys feel about 9/11? You guys think 9/11 was an inside job?
I like how this went from Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua to it was 9/11 an inside job. It always goes back to it.
I'm a 9/11 fucking like. That's got to be one of my hyperfixations. I don't know.
Fair enough.
I'll say this. When Clinton was in, or was, am I mixing? No, Bush. When he was in that school during the attack, I don't know if anyone was peeping this. But
Yeah,
the teacher was saying out loud everything relating to 9/11.
Yeah, it was like plane hit,
plane hit, steal, having the kids spell the words out.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, the whole thing is. You just know they built these things into our system. It's so deeply ingrained.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
What can really do about it?
I get what you're saying, and this is also why Jake Paul and Donald Trump are alike, because they build these narratives so that stupid people can just believe them. But most people are not stupid, right now at least, or most people have paid attention to. Maybe
it's a 30-70 thing where you. Well, no.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe most people are stupid, and I'm only paying attention to like the decently people who like look around context and stuff.
But that's the problem. The 30-70, that 30% are really make you think otherwise.
Yeah, maybe they're the loud minority. Like a.
Things are only getting. People
are only
I'm making the joke anyway. Now because
like a loud Hispanic lady.
Internet, bro. People are only questioning things now and being as open-minded as they are now because now with all the internet and camera access, there's nothing to really hide. Plus, they're not hiding it either. They're telling you.
Yeah, I don't care.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They're just coming out and saying it.
Donald Trump literally says stuff. Donald Trump literally says stuff that he thinks is not recorded on live speeches that he thinks nobody's going to go back and listen to. And then like a week later, he's like, I never said that. It was like, bro, what? You did. Bro. You gaslighter. That's why, you know what's crazy? All right, I'm sorry. This is probably not going to make it to the video. But you know who else is a white person who came into the group, who lies all the time, who made their own narrative to fit into this group? God. I'll let you come to that conclusion.
Right.
But dude,
is here Jake Paul?
Literally, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Jake Paul's indicative of why fucked up shit happens so often. He's literally like the fucking maple syrup lady for white boys.
The syrup lady for white boys is crazy.
He is, dude. He's like, this nigga is. Oh man, dude. So I'm not gonna lie. I know this sounds crazy for me to say, but I'm not satisfied about that knockout. I wanted it to clean out, bro. Honestly. Because now he has deniability. That's why I don't want him to have deniability. If he was a normal person, I'd be like, all right, I was fine with that. But he does not have deniability. Now he has deniability. You'd be like, well, I wasn't clean out like Francis Ngannou. Well, I wasn't clean out like all of his other opponents. Look at all those other people who got knocked out. I was still awake. I was sticking my tongue out. I was having a good time. You can't even beat the 10 count, you fucking douchebag. Shut the fuck up. God damn, bro. The kid who started from Disney. Nigga, most people started from worse places. This is what I hate about niggas, bro. Oh my god, bro. I'm getting frustrated all over again. This fucking trash-ass moron.
You'll get away with that, because then in a weird way, because of where he started from, this is a Disney guy. I never would have thought that he would have become a boxer. Now he's my favorite. It goes into what you were saying about this like their fucking white messiah.
Nigga, Tupac was an actor before he became a thug, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, people change over time, nigga. You get older and you do different things, retard. Like, it's not like it's so surprising. Shut the fuck up, Jake Paul, you fucking twat. Nigga, you know what? I'm gonna fight Jake Paul. Fuck it. Jake Paul, I'm calling you out. Come over here and fight me, pussy.
You gonna fight Jake Paul?
Nigga, I wouldn't knock him out, because I don't have heavy hands like him. I mean, like Anthony Joshua. But I would probably lose. But here's what I'm gonna say. No. Here's what I'm gonna say. No. Here's what I'm gonna say. I would probably lose to Jake Paul right now. But listen to me. Give me like 2 years, right? Or if me and Jake Paul had the same training camps as each other, the same access to high-level gyms and high-level proteins and whatever crazy substances he's putting into his body, I would whoop that nigga's ass. I'm more talented than that nigga. You are not talented.
He said, give us both a senzu bean.
No, bro. Okay, I'm not trying to be that guy. If we equalize our stats like it's on some Naruto versus Goku shit, I would mop that nigga, bro. Honestly.
You put the Majin tat on?
I put belt to ass on that nigga, bro. Honestly. Yeah, you know what? Give me the Majin tattoo. I'm a fucking Super Saiyan 2 Goku up. And I know you might have Super Saiyan 3 in the back pocket, but let's just let me live, okay? Honestly. I will whoop Jake Paul's ass in a fair fight.
You need to tell him, if you would have trained, you would have been way stronger.
You know what? I'm going to pull the MMA thing. If we were in MMA, I'd beat Jake Paul's ass. All right, I'm not even sure if that's true. Because that nigga was stuffing them takedowns. He was not stuffing them. He was going crazy with them takedowns. That nigga might take me to the ground and get knocked out on me or some shit. I don't know, bro. He's fat ass.
Hey, Jake Paul seems to have a lot of power from what you're telling me. So, like, you think if he fought Chuck Norris, he got the drop on him?
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris has a fist in his fucking beard, bro. Jake Paul, his beard like cushions blows, while Chuck Norris's beard gives blows.
Yeah, no lie. Can't beat him, bro. I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page.
No, we're on the same page. Are you kidding me?
What's that point?
Right.
My whole point is Jake Paul is the white boy main character, and he didn't win tonight, so now white boys are gonna go. So cry about it, pussies. Fuck y'all. I love white people.
That they just have to be like lying to themselves, because objectively, just like watching the fight, you see, it wasn't rigged. It was just this dude. He wasn't built for that yet. He's not like that.
Don't tired,
do that. He got beat up and he got put down. Simple.
Do you think that Jake Paul was landing good shots though? I think he wasn't. I think he was doing the same thing I did with whenever I was sparring with Farhan. Farhan was clearly gonna whoop my ass if I just let him come to me, so I just kept blitzing and throwing like pitter patter shots and then running away. That's all I could do.
Bro, he was running the whole fight. Those are like lucky hits, bro. Honestly.
I mean, there were timed hits. You gotta give him credit for that at least, right?
Yeah, no, but yeah, true. Look. I'll say this: some of those hits, they did land. You've seen it.
Yeah,
it was cool. It was cool, but nah,
it ain't it.
it's not enough.
It's
not enough.
I do want to say, give Jake Paul the potential. If I feel as though, look, I know. Again, we're gonna call back to some fucking anime shit. Give Jake Paul maybe like 2 years where he's not in the spotlight and he's just like constantly training, trying to get rid of his mindset.
Let him go 2-3 years Dagestan and forget. Honestly, them takedowns are crazy though.
Then I feel as though he'll be good.
I think.
Bro, they were getting mad in the background, bro. That was the funniest part to me.
Who's getting mad in the background?
As the princes and all that, all the owners.
You know, Jake Paul also picked this for the ring to be bigger too.
Really? Oh my God.
He picked the ring to be bigger. He picked the gloves to be a little bigger, not by much, but like a little bit bigger. So like.
What do you think is gonna happen with everything being bigger?
He could run more. He thought okay, this was literally Jake Paul's plan. He said Anthony Joshua is gonna see that he can't hit me, and then he's gonna see the boos from the fans, and then his mentality is gonna break. He's gonna be mentally weak. But Anthony Joshua actually said the same thing. His plan too. Anthony Joshua said, "Oh, I'm not just gonna knock him out. I'm gonna crush him." He said, "I'm gonna break his spirit," and he did low key break his spirit.
Yeah, bro, because. You see what happened every time he cornered him? There were moments when he would corner him, and then you could see that this dude Joshua could have just ended him. But then he doesn't. Instead, he starts doing like fake playing where he's like planning his moves out, and he starts throwing fake hits.
Yeah.
Like he's playing a video game.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole journey, I'm telling you.
Jake Paul kind of had to pump fake and be like, oh, I was playing, I was having fun. Nigga, you was about to die. Jake Paul
100% has a concussion. He might have some fucking brain bleeding or something. You never know. Dude, there'll be some boxers who don't knock out their opponent, but the damage that they do to their brain, like hemorrhaging, we're going to have to wait a few days, like a few weeks to see how Jake Paul talks and see if like he's ever the same after this fight, honestly. I'm being serious. I'm being dead ass, like for real.
I know it's not supposed to be funny because that's a person getting brain damage.
It's kind of okay. It's a little bit.
I wish that on him. I don't. But
I'm gonna say I don't wish that on him for legal reasons. But besides that, I think it's kind of funny because Jake Paul talks like a child. So like, whenever he does start talking, whenever he does start like talking like then like I'm gonna be like, yo, this is like how he normally talks. Honestly. I'm sorry, bro. Jake Paul literally talks like a 12-year-old or like a 10-year-old. He's like, when I fought Mike Tyson, I was punching him and he got hurt. Like he talks like a child. Is it just me? Am I tweaking? I might be tweaking. I don't know.
No, when I watch Jake Paul, my only thing is that I can't. Once I saw it on Netflix, I was already like, oh, this is fake. He just gives off fake because he's a YouTuber. I only know him as the YouTuber. That's how I know them. And that's what they give off every time, that they're making a video and they're putting on a show, which he's good at. He's good at doing that. But that's what he's good at, right? And it stops there. You put on a show and you got put on the floor, bro. That was that. Like,
I mean, he was putting on a show.
I would have been interested if Jake Paul was maybe, instead of him being a boxer, if he was an MMA fighter.
He would get creamed, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately.
He would definitely get creamed. But it would, in GTA,
like, in boxing, you could, well, you don't have to like allege that. Like, you could just say that. In boxing, you get to cherry pick and like use promoters and stuff and leverage and all that stuff and be the A side. In MMA, especially if you went to like a professional promotion, they choose the fights for you, and you just have to say yes, or they'd be like, all right, well, then we're not going to have you fight in our promotion. Like, you have no choice. So Jake Paul would 1,000% get fraud checked like kind of faster, and
yeah, I don't think he would survive. He might. Ah, man. It might be bad for him if he were to ever do that.
Y'all think he gonna get his feet tapped?
I think what?
Y'all said y'all think he gonna get his feet tapped? Oh my God!
His
Man,
what?
leave me alone.
What the fuck are you
His
talking
feet
about?
tapped.
Fajita.
Stop, son.
Oh,
Is his feet tapped?
I literally don't know what the fuck you're saying.
His feet tapped.
You think he's gonna get
I'm
his
so
feet tapped?
confused.
What does that mean?
Are you
His
saying
fajita
like?
tapped. That means he's gonna get his ass whooped.
Nobody's ever said that shit in the fucking state of the universe up until the present day. Nobody's ever said that shit. Don't ever say that shit again.
I was thinking you were talking about like his like online sites and like his merchandise getting like
At this
Like,
point, bro,
stolen.
you might as well be from fucking Mars. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You said feet. You said feet. Did you wait? I'm trying. Correct me if I'm wrong.
fajita,
Did you say
like the
feet
fajita,
tapped or like
fajita,
feet tapped? Fajita. What did you say?
fajita, fajita.
He doesn't date Latino women.
Oh, I was like,
What the fuck are you talking about?
yo,
Yo, this
You got
nigga
a
is
torture killer.
from Baltimore or something, bro, Thunder, and we just never knew about it until now. This nigga's saying fucking gobbledygook. This nigga's from Candyland or something. I've never heard this shit in my life.
nah, you got me because this is the
Scooby
first
Doo
time I've been bamboozled.
Farming.
I think Jake Paul got hit so hard in the face that the brain damage transferred straight to Hakai. I don't know what the fuck. Feet taps like we're fucking doing. What the fuck is it called? Tap dancing or something, bro. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
You think he's
I
gonna
just
go
got,
competitive
bro,
tap dancing?
Okay, you can't be bamboozling me like this, all right?
Hakai, it is 7 a.m. in the morning right now. Calm down. It's enough.
You
What
got
time
me.
is it?
I legit.
Oh, it is one. I gotta go to work tomorrow, y'all.
Damn.
Man,
I got
Me?
today. I got today, tomorrow, and then Monday, and then I'm good.
I'll see you soon, bro.
all right,
I'm not going nowhere.
Oh, nigga, you made it sound like it was an outro or something for like a YouTube video. What the fuck?
All right, guys. See you in the next one.
Alrighty, guys. It is Quaman here today. That's elite ball knowledge right there. Dude,
What enough is elite ball knowledge?
alright, have we had enough of the Jake Paul talk? Is that enough of it? Not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. That was a good. It was a good laugh.